There's no need to complicate things. Let's stick to the basics.
Hey guys, welcome back. So in today's video, we're going to decorate my living room and foyer for fall. I was really excited to do this year, so I've got some pretty big built-ins here in the living room. So it was really fun just to play around with that. I left some of the decor up that I keep up year round and just added some touches of fall and did the same thing in the foyer. So I hope you enjoy. Please leave some comments down below. Let me know your thoughts. I think I'm gonna add a couple things in, so I may pop those in this video just to show you what I've done, because I tend to do that a lot. I'll decorate it one way and then I decide, well, I think I like this better here, or I want to add something there. So I'm sure we all are guilty of doing that. So anyway, I hope you enjoy and let me know what you think down in the comments. So here we are starting in our foyer. That was Elvis and Duke there. So I started with a clean slate. I had dusted everything. I keep this lamp and books here all the time, and so I just left those. This is actually just a frame that I purchased, and I printed this artwork out from Etsy. Sorry about the glare. And behind that, actually, I have a picture for Christmas for Santa, so I just store those inside the frame. That little white box there, that's our Wi-Fi box, so I have to keep that out to kind of work around it. But that's a really easy way to change up your artwork, and it doesn't cost a lot, so I like to do that. This is just a little pumpkin stack that I've had for quite a while. I don't even remember where I got it. If I had to guess, probably Kirkland's or Hobby Lobby, something like that. So I just added that there to kind of hide the little box. You can still see it from the other angle, but it helps anyway. This vase I got from Magnolia, actually. I love the texture of it and the size. I keep that here on the corner of this table pretty much year round. I just change the florals out, and I stuff some plastic bags down there for two reasons, really. One, to give it a little bit of height, and two, it helps to stabilize the florals in there. So these are florals that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. These brown ones I actually got on clearance, and then I added in a couple of blackberry stems as well. I did end up having to zhuzh this a little bit more after I was done. It just needed a little more fluffing, but you know, I'm not the greatest at arranging florals, but I'm trying, so, you know, give me props, I guess, for that. But yeah, I just worked on this, and then, like I said, I added a few little blackberry stems, and I really love the color of those two together, and I thought they worked so perfectly for fall. So, you know, I do the same thing at Christmas. I'll change out the florals in these. I think this year I'm gonna add just some greenery. I showed some Hobby Lobby stems I got previously, that the Norfolk pine stems, so I think I'm just going to use those in here for Christmas, at least. I think that's what I'm going to do. So, but yeah, I love this vase. It's really pretty, and like I said, it's just easy to decorate. I can use it year round, so I don't want to store a ton of tall vases, so I really like having this one on hand. But as you can see, it doesn't look the greatest right here, but I did end up zhuzhing it a little more afterwards, and it really, you know, made it pop. So again, I'm trying, I'm learning still. To this, I actually added these little wood pumpkins that I had picked up from Hobby Lobby. I got these in 2 sizes. And so I just added those here next to the vase, just to give it a little something. I thought it looked really cute. And in the foyer, I actually used a lot of the, you know, rust colors and burnt orange and stuff like that. The rest of my house, I didn't use a lot of those colors, but I did here in the foyer just to, you know, change it up a little bit, because I do still love those rust and burnt oranges and stuff, but I kind of was leaning more towards the, you know, neutral and burgundies, so I use that a lot in the rest of my home. So down here in the bottom, I usually keep this basket in here. It helps to hide all the cords and stuff back there in the back, as you can see, so I just dropped a a blanket down in here, and then I'll add a couple of pillows. I tend to change those out for every season, so it's just easy, you know, keep that in there, hide the cords, and swap out the pillows, you know, depending on the season. So I added that little small pillow in the back, and then this little one that says Hello Pumpkin, again in that orange color. It actually helps keep that pillow propped up so that it doesn't, you know, fall down into the basket, having that smaller one there behind it. And to the side of the basket, I just added this little, you know, orange kind of woven rope detail with a tassel pumpkin. Again, just tying in that orange color there. So that's all I did on this side. Again, I was trying to keep it kind of simple. This lantern I've had for several years. It actually, so you got the lantern, and then it came, which you'll see here in a moment, little mini wreath. And so I have 3 of them. So I have this one for, you know, the fall season, and then I have just a green one that's got like eucalyptus leaves and stuff for, you know, spring, I guess, and summer. And then I also have a little holiday wreath that's got like pine and little red berries and stuff. So I keep that here, and I like having a little candle light because it is on a timer, so I can set that and have a little glow there in the foyer. So I can either have the lamp on or this little candle, and it's just really nice to have a little bit of light there. So I actually have 2 stacks of these books. They're great. They just, you know, took the covers off. I purchased both stacks from the Nested Fig, and they're just, you know, great to have around to use as risers and things like that. So I added this here, and on top of that, I'm actually going to add my little scarecrow guy. He's so country, and he's really not my style, but I think he's so cute, so I didn't want to get rid of him. He's just a cute little fella, so I added him here, again using that color palette of the browns and the burnt oranges and rust and things like that. So here's an overview of everything, and let me know what you think down in the comments. So here we are in the living room. As you can see, I kind of have a mess, but I cleaned off all of the built-ins, dusted everything, got it ready for decorating. Dogs are hanging out here with me on the couch, as you can see. Here's a little overview of some of the decor I'm going to use. Some of this I keep up, you know, pretty much year-round, with the exception of Christmas. I pretty much take everything down except maybe the gold lanterns. I think I leave those up for Christmas as well. And then on the other side, here's another stack of decor that I'm going to use. So I like to kind of have a full look on my built-ins. So I guess you would call that a maximal style. Some of these I picked up from Amazon, some pieces from Target, some, you know, from home decor subscription boxes. So just a plethora of places. The basket and these little gold yoga frogs, I keep these up year round, and I picked up both of those actually from Amazon. All of my books pretty much came from different thrift stores and things like that, with the exception of a few that I ordered from Amazon. But I tend to just grab books, and I take like the paper cover off the back or off the front, so I can just show the actual, cover of the book. I like the solid colors. So like I said, most of those I picked up from the thrift store. I'm adding a little riser here and this little amber bottle. I actually got this from Hobby Lobby on clearance a couple of years ago. I thought it would be great to pull out for the fall. So just a little touch of greenery I'm going to add in there. And I don't really have like a method or anything for decorating my built-ins. I just kind of add what I like. I know a lot of people like a minimal look. I just like to show off all my pretty things, so I tend to maybe add a little more than most people would. But that's the beauty of it being, your house. You can do what you want to do. And so this piece here I keep out year round. I think, again, I got the container from Nested Fig and maybe the filler as well. I just don't remember. But I do keep that out year round on here as well. Now the built-ins, my husband and I actually worked on over a whole year last year, and we've never built anything before, and I decided that I really wanted some built-ins, and my husband's like, I think we can do this. So we planned a lot, made some mistakes, but I think they turned out pretty well. And we actually have a plan to do some kind of like a built-in dresser in our bedroom. I really want to get rid of our furniture, the dresser and the chest of drawers and all of that, and just have really deep drawers to put all of our clothes. We just have so much. So hoping to get started on that project probably next year. This is always the busiest time of year for my husband, so getting him in to do projects sometimes I have to work around his schedule, of course. So again, all of these books I pretty much picked up from thrift stores and things like that. I think one of them my mom gifted me. This actually I got, again, in a home decor subscription box, but I don't remember which one. But it's really cute. It's just a little bookend, and I just plop a little, sphere in there and to hold the books up. So I keep those out year round as well. Again, those are books that I picked up from the thrift stores. I love the colors of those. They work really great for fall, but I just keep those out year round because they work in my decor. So I just put those there on the top shelf. And I'm sure everybody recognizes both of these items. So that's the Walmart planter. I actually have two of those. I have two of the small. I keep one of them up here year round, but I did add an additional one for fall. And then those are just those little hydrangea stems. I guess those are actually picks that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. These are made out of cast iron. They're just two little jacks. I think they're really cool. They're just, something different. And I do keep those up there year round as well. I think they'd be really great in like an office or something like that as well. Because I haven't had these built-ins too terribly long, I am still, kind of figuring out how I like to decorate them and things like that. So I switch it out from time to time. I tend to look at it and go, well, that looks a little cluttered, and I'll remove something, or I'll move something around. But that's the beauty of it being your home, and I don't know, I think it's kind of fun too. So all of these prints, well, not all of them, but the one that you see me putting up there right now, I just bought that frame, and again, I printed out that art print from Etsy and added it. This print right here actually came from Target. I ordered that online. I think that was a threshold print, but I just thought the moody colors, would work pretty well for fall and stuff. So here's an overview of this side. Now we're working on the other side, and there's that other stack of books, just like the ones I used previously in the foyer. This I picked up, I think, from TJ Maxx. I just thought it was, again, different, something, and it was neutral. You could use it anywhere. I just thought it was cute, so I just keep that up here, and actually use that year-round up there. And this next piece that you'll see me use, I keep that up there year-round too, again, with the exception of Christmas. I love that little planter, and I love like the fern detail on it. So, and actually that greenery that's in there looks very realistic to me. And yes, I have 2 of those. You're not crazy. I just fell in love with those, and I had to have 2, and so I put them on each side. I think it looks symmetrical, and I actually bought one as a gift for someone as well. This clock, so my family, I drive them crazy during Christmas when I take this clock down, because I don't have it up here, because everybody's so used to seeing and looking at it to see the time, which is crazy because we all have watches and phones, but they always complain when I take that clock down. These 2 containers, I'm pretty sure I got these from the Nested Fig as well. I keep these up here year round. I know maybe having containers on your built-ins not for everybody, but I like them. I think they're pretty, so I keep those up there. This frame I picked up from Hobby Lobby. Again, sorry for the reflection, and that print I printed out from Etsy. It really just cost me a couple dollars to get all of these prints, and actually have a ton more that I downloaded, so I'm just adding that here to the top and putting it on a little easel. These built-ins are kind of deep, so occasionally I'll lean artwork back there, but easels seem to work really well. This is the bigger lantern to the one that I showed earlier, and I do fix that glass. It was kind of, there we go, yep, because it was out of whack there. And again, I like having the candlelight glow up there. These candles are set on a timer, so they come on the same time every night. It's just nice to have that warm glow, especially during the fall and winter months. So here I'm going to add, and actually it's funny, so I add these books and pumpkins, and then I added them here. I wasn't sure where I was going to add them, and you'll see later in the video I end up moving some things around and switching out what books I use and all that. Again, I'm just kind of figuring it out as I go. So these 2 books are 2 that I ordered off of Amazon, and one of the other ones you saw previously, I ordered that off of Amazon as well. I've had those for a little while. And then that's the candelabra from the Hearth and Hand line. It was out last year. I didn't buy it, so I saw they re-released it, so I picked that up. Again, I think it's, it's pretty, and I don't think it really needs any candles. Of course, you can use it, but I think it's pretty just all on its own. So this is where I realized that I need to move some stuff around. This is the plant that I got from, or the little arrangement that I got from Target this year. The shelf right above it is a little bit taller than that one, and so that's when I realized I need to move the arrangement up to the other shelf, because it doesn't fit very well on the shelf I was about to put it on. So I made some adjustments. That's what you do sometimes when you're decorating. At least me, even when I think I'm done, I end up moving stuff around again, just tweaking it. I'm constantly, rearranging things and moving things in my house. I feel like we probably all do that from time to time, especially when they've been sitting in the same spot for a while. Just moving it to a different location can make it feel fresh and, new again. So, I would suggest doing that if you're bored with your decor, just to, move it around, switch it up, put it in a different room, use it in a different way, something like that. That always works for me. So give it a try if you're feeling like your decor is, getting a little mundane and maybe you don't want to spend money on it. Just try moving it to a different location or using it in a different way. So I did adjust the books because I felt like the gray book worked really well with that pumpkin. So That art print, again, is from Target. I do keep that one up year round as well. I just love landscape prints. I think it's so pretty, and I love that frame. And I actually saw it was on clearance, which surprised me because I know it's been very popular. I think a week or so ago I saw it on clearance. So this is a little gourd I picked up from Hobby Lobby. I like the color and stuff, and I'm just gonna lean it here. Well, I'm gonna lean some books here off to the side and then lay one down, and then I'll put that gourd on top of it. You know, I like to use books obviously on your built-ins or your bookshelves, but you know, I like to use them in different ways, you know, lay them flat, lean them, stuff like that. It just breaks it up a little bit. So I would like to purchase some more books. I think I would like having more books on the shelves, so that may be something I do in the future. We'll see. And here's the other planter from Walmart, and I just plopped some of those stems in there to finish it off. And here's an overview. Let me know what you think down in the comments again about this. I'd be interested to see what you would do or what you might change. Here's this is actually set as 2 little glass pumpkins. I just put some filler inside. This was little acorns and pine cones, and I'm just going to add that here to the corner of the bookshelves right under the TV. And then here's the smaller one, and it has kind of like they're like mini pumpkins, and I just added those in there, and I'm gonna set that next to the other one. I really love those, and I thought about using them on my buffet, and I changed my mind. And this is just a tray that I added a bowl filler to right here, and that finishes it off. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and you would consider hitting that like or subscribe button, and feel free to leave a comment down below if you have any questions. I'll see you again real soon. Bye-bye.